I'm Jeremy Holtham, and I run a company called Life Paths, which is a very unique mentoring company. And I'm also a music producer and do lots of other things besides using many of my different talents. Now, the reason I've started this page is because so many people are trapped doing things that they actually grow to hate and are just doing them for money, not for any kind of love. And one of the things that I've learned is that you can't live like that, because you grow old, you'll end up living a life that is only half the life that you can possibly live. So what I do is I help people to reawaken the passion within them. And this video is going to be entitled Reawakening the Passion Within. So I just want to talk for just a few minutes about that. And then I'll be putting other videos up here in the course of the coming months and years. You can watch in sequence, and they will be taking you through everything that you need to do to change your thinking from the thinking that led you into doing what you don't want to do. Now, if I could just firstly tell you a little bit about my experience. I, like most of us, did not choose to do the day job I did. I found my way into it, which is what the majority of us do. Sometimes that can be influenced by parents. So, for example, if people become a lawyer or a doctor, there's often a significant parental influence in choosing that path, because it will give a reasonable degree of what we call security in at least financial terms, but it won't ultimately satisfy. Now, the really key thing is, if you go back into your early childhood, there's a point where all of us, sometime between the ages of 5 and 7, will get a glimpse of who we can become. And in my case, I can remember a particular evening when I went outside into my parents' garden, and I remember sort of looking up to the stars, and suddenly I had a feeling of who I could become. And that has never left me. Now, with most of us, that something has been buried, because we've been through an education system that is very akin to brainwashing, particularly when we are young. For example, when I was 4 years old, I used to sit outside with my father and get a bit of paper, and I would copy the paintings that he had painted, and my paintings were very bright. And people would say to me, "You have a talent," and they would really react positively. By the age of 6, I'd gone to school, and by the time I was 7 years old, I hated painting, believed I was talentless, because I had a teacher who constantly went on to me in a negative way. And we have all experienced this. Every one of us has experienced it. And it is profound how much negativity we absorbed between the ages of 5 and 10 years old, when we couldn't challenge or react to what we were being told. And whether it be religious or political or anything else, it is very deep conditioning that is deep in our unconscious and has to be unraveled. So, to conclude this video today, I would like to make one brief suggestion, which is start allowing yourself to think back and to allow whatever it was that was the glimpse of who you could become to return to your conscious awareness. And it may take weeks, months, or even years for it to come back to the surface from very deep within you. It's like coming up from the bottom of the Marianas Trench. But when that comes up, hang on to it and start to allow yourself to visualize what it is that that could mean for you. And what will happen in a magical way, the passion that has started to die within all of us from not doing what we want will start to reappear one step at a time. So that's my message for today. And as I said, another video will be up fairly soon. Thanks very much for watching.